All right, it's time to take some video of what's happening in the greenhouse. I got my new microphone, so I'm able to take decent video again. Yay! Meanwhile, I did transplant all the tomatoes. So the tomatoes are all transplanted yesterday, so they look kind of scraggly today, but they will perk up given some time. So I got all the tomatoes on board. Almost all the peppers are transplanted as well, and almost all the herbs. I still have to do basil. The big herbs are starting to really fill in, which is nice. And I did transplant all the medicinals. So here I have almost all. The patchouli I haven't done yet because it wasn't quite ready. Everything else has been transplanted, which is just great. So the key is when you do this is to keep track of everything. You have to document what you do. You have to track how many of this and how many of that. Because in the next few days, I'm going to open this up for sales, and then I'm going to have to know if I have what I have before I say, oh, yeah, you got that. Because people make their gardening decisions based on this. So I have to know if I have what they need, right? So I've had some peppers that just really didn't germinate well, and other ones that took forever and then eventually germinated. So I don't really know what that's about. But, you just got to go with nature. Nature's going to be nature. So so far, this is really fun and successful. I still have some room left, which is good because I'm going to do about 6 trays of basil. I'll probably do 2 trays of each type of basil here. So that'll be great. And then I have a few more trays of peppers to do, but really just about everything's transplanted. Now, everything's on trays, as you can see on these shelves. And obviously the things on the top shelf are getting the most sun. So over time, I will rotate the shelves. I'll take things from lower shelves and I'll move them to higher shelves and give them some time. The herbs I'll probably keep lower because they don't need as much direct sun. But the peppers and the tomatoes I will rotate because they will need it. And you got to keep them watered. And you got to keep a little bit of wind going to get the stems to get strong. And you got to keep the temperature at the right temperature.